A person who walks a lot or travels becomes old quickly. If horses are kept tied all the time, they also become old quickly. If women are not made to have sex, they become old quickly. Similarly, a person's clothes get torn quickly due to the sun, i.e. the sun makes them old quickly. 17. People who are always on the go become victims of early aging due to lack of discipline. The fatigue of travel and improper eating habits have an adverse effect on the body and mind. A horse which is kept tied all the time also becomes old quickly. Doing so is against its physical nature. Man has domesticated it. In reality it is a free-roaming animal. What the Acharya has said about women here may seem strange to read, but it is true. From the point of view of anatomy, sex is more of a biological need of a woman's body, less of a psychological one, as long as she is in the menstrual cycle. And then this also indicates that her relationship with her husband is not good. Every intelligent person accepts this fact that if there is dissatisfaction at the level of mind, then old age will definitely come. Clothes get torn quickly if they are kept in the sun for a long time because the heat of the soil and the sun burns the fine fibers of the cloth. A wise person should always think about these things such as how is my time? How many friends do I have? How is the place where I live? What is my income and expenditure? Who am I? What is my strength, i.e. what am I capable of doing? 18. The one who gives birth, the guru who conducts the yajnopavit, the teacher who imparts knowledge, the one who gives food and the one who keeps one free from fear, these 5 persons are considered as pitras. Chanakya's opinion is that these 5 should always be kept happy, and they should be respected like a father. The wife of the king, the wife of the guru, the wife of the friend, the mother of the wife, i.e. the mother-in-law, and the mother who gave birth to the child, these 5 are considered as mothers, that is, they should be respected like a mother. Even while doing justice, these relations are accepted in the definition of mother. 20. Brahmans, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas are called Dvijati, their deity is Yajna. The deity of sages resides in their heart. For the dim-witted, the idol itself is their deity. The persons who are equal-sighted, who have equal vision, they consider God to be present everywhere. Brahmans, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas are considered to be Dvijati because after birth, their guru performs their Upnayan ceremony. For them, Yajna is their god. Gods reside in the hearts of sages because they always meditate on them. Idol worship is considered necessary here for the initial stage of sadhana, like a student is taught about fruits, flowers, etc. through the alphabet. For those who know the secret of the world, God is omnipresent. They see Him in every particle of the world. Chanakya says that when a creature is in the womb, then only its age, karma, wealth, education and death etc. are decided, that is, a person is bound in the bondage of certain karmas as soon as he is born. After coming to this world, a person is freed from worldly bondages as a result of the company of gentlemen. The company of good people is for the protection of man in every way. According to Acharya, as long as a man is alive, he must perform pious deeds because this leads to his welfare, and once a man leaves his body, he cannot do anything. Chanakya has said that education is like Kamadhenu. Just as all wishes are fulfilled by Kamadhenu, similarly a person can fulfill all his desires with education. Wise people have also called education as secret wealth. Chanakya says that one virtuous son is more beneficial than many foolish sons. He says that if a foolish son lives long, he keeps giving troubles throughout his life, it is better that he dies at the time of birth itself, because the death of such a son, the pain will be for a short while. He says that in this world, unhappy people get peace only from good sons, faithful wives and gentlemen. According to worldly rules, Chanakya says that a king does not repeat the same thing again and again. even the Pandits do not repeat things, mantras, again, and even a girl is donated only once. Therefore, caution should be taken while doing these deeds. A person should do penance alone. Students benefit if they study together. Similarly, helpers are needed in music, farming, etc. For war, the more helpers there are, the better. Chanakya says that only that wife should be supported who is devoted to her husband. The house of a man who has no children is desolate. The world is desolate for the one who has no relatives and friends. Everything is desolate for the poor. To acquire knowledge, one has to practice. Without practice, knowledge is like poison. Just as the food consumed during indigestion is like poison and it is difficult for a poor person to sit in the company of gentlemen, similarly for an old person, the intercourse with a woman is like poison. Dharma is that which has qualities like kindness, etc. Guru is that which is learned. Wife is that which speaks sweetly, relatives are those who love, but if these qualities are not present in them, i.e. Dharma is devoid of kindness, Guru is fool, wife is of short temper and relatives are devoid of love, then they should be abandoned. By traveling too much, a person gets tired, quickly becomes old. If women are not sexually satisfied, they grow old quickly, and if clothes are kept in the sun for a long time, they get torn quickly. Chanakya tells that for his progress, man should keep thinking about what kind of time is going on. Who are the friends and how many are there? How much power do you have? Such thinking done repeatedly takes a man on the path of progress. At the end of this chapter, Acharya Chanakya says that the god of Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas etc. is Agni, i.e. Agnihotra. The god of sages and saints lives in their hearts. People with low intellect consider idols as their gods, and those who consider all the creatures of the world to be the same, their god is the omnipresent and omnipresent God.